Welcome back to my podcast. Today we're going to be talking about the song Home by Phillips. It was released in 2012 and the genre is folk rock. Phillips sang this song on the American Idol finale. He was the winner of season 11. He's really just like a small town artist. The song was written by Drew Pearson and Greg Holden and chosen by Jimmy Iovine as a song for the eventual winner of the season 11 of American Idol, Phillips. It was originally intended for Greg Holden but was submitted to American Idol as a possible finale number by Pearson's publishing company. Pearson cited Mumford & Sons, Arcade Fire, and a few Irish bands as influencers for the song. According to Holden, the song is about a friend who was going through a very difficult time, and it was his way of reaching out and saying that you know someone's here for you. In interviews after the finale, he said the song was starting to grow a connection on him, and that I kind of sing it like me, and on the guitar I do some different strummings on some parts, so it's coming along. Throughout the song, it starts much slower and then gets very upbeat and excited around the middle, and then it gets a little slower at the end. It's really a song of support and love. I think that it's about the assurance and security of finding safety in the people that love you and the safety in the love of God. You can make a home anywhere as long as you have the people and things that you care about. The gospel themes in this song that I particularly noticed were love of God, generosity, be not afraid, the gift of life, and prayer and persistence. For the love of God, in John 4:7-12 is a reading from the first letter of St. John, and the passage says, "Beloved, let us love one another because love is of God. Everyone who loves is begotten by God and knows of God. Whoever is without love does not know God, for God is love." And I really saw this gospel theme in the lyrics that say, just know you're not alone. And if you get lost, you can always be found, because even if you do lose the love of God, you can always find it again. For Be Not Afraid, the passage that I thought worked well with this was Matthew 10:26-33, which says, "So have no fear of them, for nothing is covered that will not be revealed, or hidden that will not be known. What I tell you in the dark, say in the light, and what you hear whispered, proclaim on the housetops." For this, I really thought of the lyrics as we roll down this unfamiliar road, because often we can be afraid when things are unfamiliar. And the line that says, "Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear." This line, it directly refers to demons, which obviously has connotations with God and Satan and hell. But this song's really proclaiming that you don't need to pay attention to any of the things that scare you, and don't be afraid, because you have people supporting you. And even if the people you think aren't supporting you, you always have God supporting you. Again, with the lyrics, just know you're not alone, I thought of the gift of life as a gospel theme that really shone through, because the whole song is about the gift of life and never being alone in that gift. The last gospel theme that I want to talk about is prayer and persistence. And Luke 11:5-8, the King James Version of the Bible says, "And he from within shall answer and say, Trouble me not. The door is now shut, and my children are with me in bed. I cannot rise and give thee. I say unto you, though he will not rise and give him, because he is his friend, yet because of his importunity, he will rise and give him as many as he needeth." For prayer and persistence, I really thought of the lines that said, "The trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found." Because while your troubles might drag you down, if you keep up your persistence and you keep praying to God, you'll always have someone in your corner. You'll always have someone supporting you, and someone's going to make any place your home, and you'll have a home anywhere if you stay with God. My overall reaction to this song was very positive. I've heard this song since I was just a little girl. My dad always played it for me when I was younger, and now dissecting it in the light of gospel themes, it really has a new meaning for me, and I think it can have a meaning for everyone, and it can serve as reassurance for anyone who feels like they don't have a home or a place, because you will always have a home and you will always have a place when you have someone that cares about you, and God will always care about you. So I would really recommend that everyone listens to this song once or twice, because it really has great meaning to it. And as Pearson cited bands like Mumford & Sons as an influence for the song, I would also recommend people listening to songs by Mumford & Sons because they have a lot of the same messages and themes and emotions from Home by Philip Phillips. Thanks for listening.